Alrighty guys, we have a 2016 Kawasaki Ninja 300 and we're going to do an oil change, so let's get right into it. Alrighty, so first things first, you're going to want to drain the oil. I have my bike up on the stand just so I can get the oil pan underneath it. So you don't need to take this off, just crack it loose. Then, for this, it's just a 17 millimeter ratchet. You're just going to take it and put it on there and just loosen it up. And you should be able to, if you can see that, just unscrew it. And it should start draining out like that. All right, now to get the oil filter off, which is just back here. Mine's actually has a nut welded to it, so that's just a 17 millimeter. If not, you're just gonna reach your hands in there, you're gonna turn it counterclockwise. All right, now I have the old filter, which I took out. As you can see, that nut, which is just 17. You can see back in there. That's where it goes, let that drip out, and then we'll put the new one in. Alrighty, while that's draining right there, we have some 10W40 oil. And I would say normally you want to pre-fill your oil filter, but this oil filter goes in like this, so dang near everything's gonna spill out. So I'm just gonna dip my finger in the oil and just wet the edge of that because you want that to be wet. Alrighty, now you're gonna take your oil filter, feed it through here, and just thread it back on. And then you only want to tighten it hand tight, so as tight excuse me, as tight as my hands can tighten it, which is about right there. Alrighty, now we're gonna want to put the drain plug back in. Put it back in. Don't forget this washer right here, sometimes it needs to be replaced. I think mine's is fine, but if you do put it on and tighten it and it is leaking, I suggest replacing that washer. Make sure when you tighten the bolt, you don't tighten it too tight, because if you strip that out, you're not gonna have a bad day. So I'm just gonna use that wrench again. Hand tools only. Do not use power tools. Alrighty, now you're gonna take the fill plug cap off. And it was already loose, so it should have been nice and easy. So the other side, you're gonna want to get the funnel. Alrighty, we got the funnel. As you can see right here by your brake lever, there's a little clear port. You're gonna want to fill it till about 3/4 on that port right there. So you're gonna take your oil, dump it in. I got a big old 5-quart, so this might be a little tricky. So just start pouring her in. Gulp, gulp, gulp. And then it should, see, we haven't put enough in yet to actually start showing up on that port. But when we get enough, oh, look, you can see a little bit's coming up on that port. So let's put some more in. Alrighty, as you can see, there's just a little air bubble right on the top of that. I got her pretty much filled up. I'm just gonna fill her up just a little bit further, just because to fill up that oil filter when we start her up. Alrighty, I got her filled up. Now you're gonna want to take this out. You're gonna want to put your cover back on, just like so. This is a plastic cap, so careful not to cross-thread it and screw it over. Just hand tighten it, and then should be good. As you can see, that fills up. It was about 3 quarts of 10W40, so I would say that's about what you need. Alrighty guys, there you have it. That's how to change the oil on a 2016 Kawasaki Ninja 300. If you have any questions, you can comment. I don't know if I'll respond. I'm low-key kind of lazy. It's whatever. You can subscribe if you want. I would appreciate it. I did make a mess too. If I was really good, I would have not made a mess, but it is what it is. What else can you do? Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Peace out.